amante, yo te he de aprender. Si tú no tienes amante, yo te he de aprender. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Yéndome para la guerra, dos besos a la redir. Yéndome para la guerra, dos besos a la redir. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. El uno es para mi madre y el otro para ti. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A la una yo nací, a las dos me engrandecí. A las tres da mi amante, a las cuatro me casé. A las tres da mi amante, a las cuatro me casé. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Consider tu hermosura. Hey friends, happy Monday. Welcome to The Wandering Bard. Tonight's special guests are Amanda Kitchens on accordion and Jules Schrader on mandolin. And I am Jeremy Grafe. You are watching the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. If you haven't already and you're excited by what you've already seen, do follow and share. The follow button is the little heart. When you click that, your notifications will be turned on and you will get notifications every time we go live, which is often Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. But occasionally other times.
Facts. Just the facts, people.
Hit the heart button. You'll never be surprised.
Never, well, you might be surprised when we go, but you'll
You'll
always
get a
know.
notification.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Hey now.
You'll never miss anything. There you go.
That's right. So I am really excited that we get a chance to play together. As some of you who have been watching the show for a bit know, Amanda hails from Texas. So we will be talking a little bit about what's been going on that brings her so far, and also what she's got going on in the very near future. But for now, we've got a bunch of music. Anything going on in the chat over there?
Oh yeah, they love this.
Oh,
They love
yeah.
what's going on.
That's great.
Yeah, and
two new people that I noticed. Lone Traveler likes the hypnotic accordion, and Lady Jedi says lovely.
Dana.
All right.
That's Dana.
Well, welcome to you both.
Lady Jedi, I love that name. That's rad.
That is rad. Who doesn't love a Lady Jedi?
Yeah. Who doesn't love it? Yeah. Rainsville Gaming, wonderful.
That would be Mr. Nick.
Lots of tentacles, you know.
The things that one would come to expect.
Lots of lots of crunchy.
Yeah.
Misha wants to know how was the weekend.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit, Misha. Similar to your experience, it was real hot as a preview of coming attractions. But we will get to that in a bit. I promise.
Vanessa agrees it was hot.
Yes.
And Carlos wants to know, did you shave, Jeremy? Daily.
He's a shaver.
There is a what's wrong with this picture or what's different, but I can assure you that's not it, although you're close. We got music.
Music!
Enough of this Highlights magazine.
That's right. And while we're at it, get rid of the Ranger Rick, too.
And that Captain Kangaroo.
Although, Mr. Moose was pretty cool, I will say that. Not that we want ping pong balls all over the place.
Not today.
Those of a certain age will know.
Those are for Wednesday nights, aren't they?
That's
right.
That's right, yeah.
Ping pong balls are for Wednesday nights.
Keep it together, people.
out of reach. Can't retreat.
That's a happy one.
So, yeah.
That's why it's funny that I occasionally play in a band called Volgamut, which for those of you who don't know, it means to be in a good mood. The old ancient German word and all that. I'm not going to use the bit because that would be bit theft. And I'm just a merc. I'm not really one of the Landsknecht mercenaries that you've come to love with the bagpipes. Anywho, how's everybody doing over there?
Everybody's good.
Excellent.
Everybody's good. Rainsville says, wow, when you guys ended that song.
It's almost like we've rehearsed for weeks.
Yeah. Very nearly.
Oh, and I got a comment from the direct line
Oh, yes?
that Jeremy's not wearing glasses. That's
Oh!
that's a surprise.
Oh, huzzah!
The direct line.
Well, they
The
figured it
direct
out.
line.
They figured it out.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. And while we're talking about family affairs, I want to wish a special happy birthday to my cousin Scott.
Happy birthday.
Happy
So
birthday.
everybody shower Scott with all kinds of love in the chat. Just make sure we rinse it off afterwards.
I was going to say, ooh, careful with that one.
I mean, no, I won't say what I was just thinking. Hey, so we've got more music for you. How about that? Well, we'll get on that in a bit. But we did have a segue that I interrupted with this whole bit about English songwriting that Jules was trying to set
I
up.
mean, that's fine. Speaking of our time that we're spending here together,
Whoa.
there we go. Saved it, bringing it back around.
All right, full circle.
That's like a Jim Hancock segue.
I've learned from the best. I just. Maybe I don't know a lot, but I've had myself a thought. That thing that you and I have got going on is something that I give a trial. I want to stick around for a while, see if I can make you smile, and to see if you can fill this hole here in my heart. If you think that that's okay, could I stop by today? There's something that I'd like to say, but don't worry. What I wanna come and tell will hopefully cast a spell, 'cause yours already works so well. And it all began when I first saw you smile. And oh, you're heaven sent, and oh, I could invent 1,000 words about the birds. I can't capture you in a song. And oh, you're mighty fine, as blissful as a glass of wine. You give me hope, you are the rope that I'll cling to for a time. And oh, what a time, our time. I'm nervous now, but the best kind. Your face is filling up my mind. I'll leave my worst parts behind in the past, where they belong. And here on out, it's our new style, living free, running wild. You know just how to turn my dial like an old rotary phone. And I'll ring, but just for you. And oh, we're feeling grand. And oh, when you grab my hand, I melt right there in my skin. You make me whole again. And oh, you're just so sweet. Milton Hershey can't compete. You make me smile, you're worth my while. And I'll dream of you all of the time. And oh, what a time, our time. Please take my time. I wasn't doing much with it till you came along. And oh, you ease my mind. I find the peace that I seek. You ease my life. my heart whole. And oh, your eyes they shine, and oh, your heart's like mine. All my thoughts made to unwind, and I sound like all of those lovesick songs. I am undone. Anytime you call me hun, you and I will have our fun. Raise a little hell with our time, our time, our time. That was the After Dark version for you all. Just for you.
So, for those of you who don't know, Jules wrote that song, and she played on the show last week, and prior to that, I didn't know that Jules wrote anything on her own, and saw her play that at Brewfest a couple weeks before that, and said, we really need to have this in the set, because the song is gorgeous, and
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's extra special tonight because the person she wrote it for is actually in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So, hi, Jeff.
I was wondering.
Yay.
Well, and that's not and I wrote another one. We'll have to do it on here later, but it's I surprised Jeff with it as I walked down the aisle to marry him. He had no idea it was coming until my friends were playing it as I was walking down the aisle. So, if you can't tell, I'm a real big sensitive nutball. Yeah, it was really fun.
The
I love that
chat
song.
loves your sensitive
Yay.
nutball. I love the rotary telephone melted chocolate song. And they even said that before you sang those lyrics.
Oh.
So they were already like, they know your lyrics.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll have to get to Pluto and Back is the next one you can look out for when I'm back on the Subaltern project
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. So, you might be hearing that Jules has a bit of a Kathleen Turner edge in her voice this evening. We all had a big weekend at Celtic Fling. So, I mean, I had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like this feels like I shouldn't have this much wear on my voice because I was just hosting stages, and like, Amanda over here was killing it with like 3 sets a day with the Burley Celts, and then also like the Kaylee, so like, it was a great weekend. I really loved watching you guys. It was real fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it was an honor to share the stage with Jim Hancock and Thomas Newendel and Gary Mazu. And young Luke Lee.
Yeah.
First time I met Luke Lee, he was 16 years old, and I didn't know 5 years later we'd be sharing the stage. He'd be tearing it up.
Yeah, Luke's. I loved the textures that Luke was putting into things. Like, he was. One of the things I love about the cello is you can get so many different tones out of it.
Oh yeah.
And there were moments where, like, if I hadn't seen that there were no effects under him, I would have thought, like, maybe there was a pedal.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, his control over tone, Luke has always been good, but, like, yeah, he seems to have found another gear and leveled up, in terms of, like, his expressiveness in the last.
And he's 21 now, people, so everybody go buy him a drink.
That's right.
Buy him a drink and his album.
And his
album.
album. Yeah.
And
He's
Amanda's
got 2.
album, yeah.
Well, we're going to be talking about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up in the near future, Jules?
Well, me and my buddy Nathan are participating in First Thursdays in Mannheim. So July 1st, this Thursday, coming up in a couple days, you get to hear this sexy, illustrious voice do 2 hours of music at the Mini Park. And you can find all that information on their website at firstthursdays.com. We're on there. Nathan's got an album coming up, so if you want to hear some new stuff from him, you can hear some new stuff from me. I'll be playing my own stuff as well as a bunch of covers and just kind of taking requests if we can, you know? So we're just hanging out, so come on down and see us, have some food. There's food trucks. It's going to be a good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
That link should be in the chat for those of you who are playing the home game. Go check that out, and if you're anywhere near the area, come hang. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Also, for those of you who tuned in last week, you already know that Jules will be playing Queen Elizabeth I in this year's Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So do check that out as well. You can buy tickets at the link the House Elves are putting in the chat this very moment. I would recommend checking out the season pass because it pays for itself in 3 visits. And there's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on this season that I'm really excited about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really surreal seeing my face on all the cash registers at Celtic Fling. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a good time, and you'll see my face everywhere else soon, I'm sure.
There'll be no hiding.
People were joking about billboards and buses in Philly, and I was like, oh, okay.
I don't think they were joking.
No, I
think that's real.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Thanks,
Good.
friends.
You're the best.
Around, no one's ever gonna bring you down.
That's good. No,
I was going to say, that's not the next one on our list, but I'll be happy to do that
I feel we're dangerously close to becoming a beer commercial. Ooh.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Well,
And that was
No
the most
joke,
interesting segue in the world.
because the next song is actually a drinking song. So,
What?
I know, right?
Yes, I hear our belated friend Bob Bielefeld that wrote the Cantiga book that I was referencing earlier today to make sure I got this melody right.
Thanks, Bob.
He used to like make, pulled his pipe up, he'd always play the whistles or the flute and then like put like he was drinking like out of the whistle there. That's what somebody told me. Misha could probably, confirm or deny this or tell a better version of it, but yeah.
Don't try this at home, friends.
That's
Especially
right.
not with a Roush fight.
Si t'aimerais, je bois un jour au bois. Chantons les poules, on met tout l'éternité. Oh, si tes oreilles me voient un jour au bois. Chantons les poules, toutes les confesses dans la guerre. Chantons les poules, mes amis du vendant. Chantons les poules, laissez passer dans la guerre. Chantons les poules, mes amis du
épouvante sans la guerre. Chanson épouvante, mes amis, épouvante.
We did it!
Did it!
And
Wow.
everybody was drunk by the end of it.
Good work.
Way to sauce.
I mean, if you're gonna do it.
That's the awesome sauce they
Yeah, I was
talk
gonna
about. The people.
All right, all right.
Hey,
all right.
Judith is here.
Hey, Judith. Good morning. Hopefully, you're doing okay. Here things are a little bit sketchy right now with COVID restrictions and flare-ups in Australia. So hopefully you and yours are going to come through this like the rest of us sooner rather than later. But for now, we're super glad that you're here with us and can hang out, because that'd be a hell of a lot harder to do if we were all trying to actually go to the same Ren Fair or something like that.
Seriously.
So, yeah. Good to see you, Judith. We have more
Glenda's
songs.
very happy. She loving the accordion, and also is thanking you for arranging this for everybody getting together.
Yeah, well, you know, Celtic Fling made it real easy for us to get together.
Yeah.
So thank you, Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair
Thank
and Mount
you.
Hope Winery for bringing us together.
I gotta say, there is an incredible crew that made that thing happen, and the hospitality is I mean, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I was so very honored to be a part of that. So, thank you, Pennsylvania.
And as our unofficial sponsor, we are putting the link to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair in the chat. So if you are anywhere nearby, you can come and join us at the fair from August 21st through October 31st.
That's right, and I'll be playing with the Burley Minstrels there for the first 7 weekends.
Yay.
So, yeah.
That's so exciting.
That is exciting.
I don't know why I didn't know that before we started. I was like, I knew they were coming, and I was like, oh, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I'm coming
extra
back.
exciting.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
all the good stuff.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go to the Roots
Yeah.
tomorrow and get those good Amish donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So the fun part about that is, for those of you who are too far away for this to be like a reasonable commute to get here for the fair, we will have lots of guests while people are in town. So hopefully Amanda will come back and bring her accordion and maybe her keyboard, Korg.
It's in the chat. Korg is back.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, well, they tempted me with breakfast tacos today, so just keep the tacos coming. You know, the Texan in me, I will always be back.
So I feel really good about the fact
Hey,
that
there's
the
a
breakfast
line.
tacos.
That's a
Yeah.
line. And that's the taco line.
Taco line.
I feel good that my tacos passed Texas muster, so, you know,
That's right.
that's good. I feel good about that.
I'd come back.
Come for the music, stay for the tacos?
That's
I don't
right.
know.
Yeah.
Taco love.
Let's talk about it.
Oh.
Thank you. Good night. I'm gonna. No, it's okay.
I blame you, Gary Maisie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gary'd be proud.
I know. I was like, have you been hanging out with the band all weekend?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like that. This all sounds very familiar.
There's a certain vintage on these jokes.
A well-worn varnish of sorts.
It's back in style now, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you bring it back.
Goes around, comes around.
That's right.
Speaking of bringing it back around, we got another song, don't we?
We've got several other songs.
One of Carlos's favorite songs.
One of Carlos's favorite songs. Oh, and if you like this song, go to the Subaltern Project website, sign up for our email list, and you will get the whole album where this song lives for free.
The song lives for free.
The land of freedom, people. Go.
It pays no rent.
This from a Texan.
Freedom. Oh, I'm sorry. I should say from a Scottish festival, I think.
I feel like there's one person in the room who's qualified to do the Scottish thing, and he's been very quiet.
Freedom.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to do the
Just-
thing?
Guest star.
Yeah, make
Celebrity
a cameo.
guest.
Just from here.
Sure.
Freedom!
That was the voice of Bruce McMenchley.
Ah.
You can also find him at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair at some point.
Right.
don't know if they could hear it, but we got a nice little truck run by right at the end. Made it feel really dystopian and kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, the fun street sound effect is when the Amish go by, because it sounds like an earthquake.
Oh, I totally got that earlier. I saw my first one. Just trotting along there. They have such pretty horses.
They do.
Yeah.
You don't so much hear the clippity-clop, but you do hear what sounds like a gigantic steamroller crushing everything in its juggernaut path.
Oh, yeah.
Just reverberates through the house. How are we doing in the chat?
Good. People loving it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All the crunch.
All the crunch.
You know nothing of the crunch.
And we've gone to Mighty Boosh.
The Mighty Boo.
This is an outrage!
If you know, you know.
If you don't, first season is a must-watch. The rest of it can get pretty awkward pretty fast. Just so you know.
Pretty weird. It's pretty weird.
Thank you, BBC4. Thank you, BBC4.
Kept
we
us
love you.
alive, yeah.
So, earlier I talked about how I am lucky to get to sing with Volgamut on occasion. And their whole thing is about being cheerful and having a good time. So Misha brings me in to sing the really maudlin ballads. And here's one of them.
Yeah.
Abroad as I was walking one evening in the spring, I heard a maid in Bedlam so sweetly for to sing. The chain she rattled in her hand, and thus replied she, I love my love because I know my love loves me. There were his parents who sent my love to sea, and cruel was the galleon that bore my love from me. Yet I love his parents since they're his, although they ruin me. I love my love because I know my love loves me. Straw I weave a garland, I'll weave it very fine. Roses, daisies, lilies, I'll mix the eglantine, and I'll present them to my love when he returns from sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. She there sat weeping, her love he came on land, and hearing she was in Bedlam, he ran straight out of hand. He flew into her loving arms, and thus replied he, I love my love because may they be. My turtle doves together in love and unity. Our pretty maids in patience wait that have young loves at sea. I love my love because I know my love loves me. For I love my love because I know my love loves me. That is an older English song.
Old English, old English.
There's so many E's that don't need to be there.
That's true.
Easy there. Oh, who needs more sleep after the weekend? Woo!
Whoa, Nelly, uh-huh.
I ain't even gonna set the alarm tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy.
Whoa!
Whoa.
just say-
Well, Amanda.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremy.
So now that Celtic Fling has wrapped, what's going on with you?
Well, nobody wants to see me rap. I can tell you that much.
That never stopped Misha.
Well, now I'm curious though.
Nobody wants that. Yeah, put that on my Nevergram. I don't want to insult anybody by trying to rap, so that's good. So after this, well, I'm going to go camping in New York for a little bit, and then I'm going to head over to the Bristol Renaissance Fair, where I will be performing for the first 6 weekends with the New Minstrel Review. That's Jerry Berry and Craig and Vicky, and it's going to be a delightful time. And after that, I'm going to come back over and perform for 7 weekends at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And then after that, I'm going to hightail it over to the Texas Renaissance Fair for 8 weekends. And that's me for the next few months here.
That's all right.
Nice.
Hopefully by the time you get back to Texas, it'll be a bit cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm hoping that is the case because it was pretty sweltering when I left.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it was nice because on the way up here, I am working on a new album, and I got a chance to spend a day in Marigny Studios with my producer, Dr. Sick, and we got to lay down some new stuff. Pretty exciting. We even did a cover of a PJ Harvey tune in the style of 9 Inch Nails, so yeah, should be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a link to Amanda's website in the chat, as well as one to the Kickstarter for her album, which you should check out.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, House Elf.
House elves are working,
It's
making mistakes. Sorry for
all right.
getting
Taking the sock back.
Everybody.
there.
Can you?
What?
I don't know.
I would never take your sock.
Oh. That's why
Is
you
that
should
good?
donate to
I
her
feel like
Kickstarter.
that should be a song.
Yeah, yeah. I think it will be.
Well, and that's why you should donate to her Kickstarter. She's much more patient with the house elves than apparently I am.
Which might be an interesting preview of coming attractions for
Yeah.
Jules as Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh no. Forgot I'm representing a country now.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes. Yoder people. That's good. Just practice that. Just,
yeah.
just like always, just like
Good people.
like people. That's good. All right. So,
Oh yeah, this is the part of the
yeah.
program where Amanda and I switch instruments.
yeah.
I'm very intrigued to hear you play
Yeah.
accordion.
Oh dear, no. That would be bad.
Maybe another time.
Maybe.
Well, these people are gonna have to listen to me play guitar, so there's that.
Well, they've been listening to me play guitar, so they should be just fine.
That's true. Yeah. Most people don't know that I've actually been playing guitar for 5 years longer than the accordion,
Huh?
but you never see it because I never really got great at guitar, you know, so a rare treat, friends.
Actually and really, Amanda is an excellent guitarist.
Thank you. Thank you. You hear that, doubters? Just kidding. No, we're all good.
Shower Amanda with lots and lots of love in the chat.
Put it in the comments.
And if we clap hard enough, Amanda will know that we believe in her, and her self-deprecating humor will go on a vacation.
That's crazy. Is that how it works?
I don't know. I worked for Tinkerbell.
Science!
Sort of.
Sort of?
Science?
Yes, sort of.
Pseudo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We work at the Ren Fair. Reality is not our strong suit.
Oh, no. What is time?
Oh, let's not. Let's not.
Okay.
A way to pass it. I don't know.
Shall we? Let's just go for it.
Dream alone. The night is so long and the chill is biting. Dream alone. Run under your blankets and tears and fears. For I know this one up ahead and never turning. Yes, I know. But we're the one that's got to be forgotten. Cast a spell on the night of the sleeping blackness, blind to the side of you. Cast a spell on my heart and see on the joy that's right in front of me. For there's nowhere to turn when your eyes already closed. And there's nowhere to run when you're chasing the ghost. Chasing the ghost, dream alone. For the time is so cool and the hours pass slow. Dream alone. For the time that to be fine, nobody's gonna save you. For I know, yes, you will the war that's ever won. Yes, I know, battling the thoughts of the one that never wanted you. Cast a spell on the night that is sleeping blackness, blind to the side of you. Cast a spell on my heart, let me see on the joy that's right in front of me. Oh, there's nowhere to turn when the eyes already closed. And there's nowhere to run when you're chasing the ghost. Chasing the ghost, dream alone. Tear down the walls of the uninvited, dream alone. Cast off the shroud of the living undead, dream alone. Block off the halls where you used to dance, dream alone. Wake up to the fact that you're chasing the ghost and you're running, 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 running. Dream of running, 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 running. Dream alone. Dream alone.
Thanks, friends. That will be probably the title track of the album that will be coming out here shortly. I think we're still planning to mix by the end of July, but we'll see how that goes. Thank you.
So do check out Amanda's website and give her some love on the Kickstarter if you like Dream Alone and want to hear it in context.
Actually, the Kickstarter is no longer running. It was thankfully funded
Yay!
back in December.
But might there be another one that's coming?
There might be another one coming in the future for the second album because my album has just split into two. And one of them's going to be more electric and poppy and sound more like the things that I like to listen to growing up, like more Chiba and Portishead, that sort of thing. And the other one's going to be more acoustic and sound a little closer to what you'd hear live. So, yeah.
So do check that out, friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Amanda
Nice.
has another album that's already out, which is also delightful.
It's true. It's a barrel of delight. It's called If This Is Love, Kill Me Now. True stories about real events that really happened. Thank you. Yes. fun to say anyway.
Hey, that's the way you get people talking about it. It's just like, you want to say the sentence. It's very funny and very catchy. Yeah, exactly.
Well, friends,
Very well titled.
Thank you. My producer named it.
producers are good for something.
Yeah.
Actually, a good producer is worth a lot of things.
Their weight that you can throw them,
Yeah.
which is not far right now.
It's been a big weekend. So, I regret to inform you all that we have but one song with which to share. Right?
That's
Time just
right.
flies.
It just
It really
does.
does.
Yeah. What is time?
Oh, we're
We're
back
back
on
here
that.
again.
Full circle. It is. It really is.
I think that's for another night.
So,
Feel free
My
to
guess-
write in and let me know.
Yeah.
If you know what
Show us in the
time it is.
comments.
Yeah, that's right.
ah.
Send me a link. Yeah.
Temporal Distortions coming our way, courtesy of Amanda Kitchens.
Thank you. Folding space next week here on Quantum Leap.
Well, we did get a Doctor Who.
Underrated show.
We did get a Doctor Who reference, timey-wimey.
Ooh, timey
And that would be a good doctor to reference.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't step to me with fezzes or bow ties, people. Just don't.
Oof.
Oh.
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 Oh,
I'm
yes.
falling apart. Start the song.
All right. So, I have been and will continue to be Jeremy Grafe, and this is the Subaltern Project channel. My guests tonight have been Jules Schrader on mandolin and Amanda Kitchens on accordion and occasional guitar. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Hai visto l'Orenana Legre, hai visto l'Orenana danza, hai visto l'Orenana Legre, hai visto l'Orenana danza, Trote trasfassando con dei lauti, hai visto l'Orenana Legre, Trote trasfassando con dei lauti. Thanks so much for tuning in, friends. See you next week at 8 p.m. Eastern. Until next time, we love you all. Good night.